What's up, Brew Crew? It's your guy here bringing you the hottest and most exclusive information straight from behind the scenes of our Milwaukee Brewers. Before we dive deep into the news that's shaking the league's foundations, I need to ask for your usual support. If you want to receive detailed analysis, breaking news, and insights you won't find anywhere else, now's the time. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and join our community. Your subscription is crucial for me to continue bringing this exclusive content directly to you. Done! Then let's get to it, because today's conversation is serious and could change the course of our season. We are approaching the final stretch of July, and the air is already starting to get thick with the tension of the Major League Baseball trade deadline. For us, the fans of the Milwaukee Brewers, this period is always a mix of hope and anxiety. We know the team is competitive, we know we are in the hunt for the division and a playoff spot, but we also know, like the back of our hand, the gaps that need to be filled to turn a good team into a World Series champion. And the most glaring gap, the true elephant in the room all season, has been third base. Ever since the strategic and, it must be said, very successful move of Joey Ortiz to shortstop to cover the void left by Willy Adames, third base has become a sort of question mark in our lineup. We've had some attempts, some temporary solutions, but the truth is we lack an impact player, someone who solidifies the position both offensively and defensively. The offensive production from the hot corner has been, to be generous, below average for a team with our aspirations. We're talking about a position that, on championship-winning teams, is a source of power and consistency, and we simply haven't had that in 2025. And that's precisely why the news I'm bringing you today is so bombshell and at the same time so fascinating. According to an extremely reliable industry source, the renowned Jim Bowden of The Athletic, the Brewers aren't just looking for a stopgap. No, the front office under the leadership of Matt Arnold might be aiming for a very, very big fish. The name that has emerged, and that made my jaw drop, is Alex Bregman, the star third baseman for the Boston Red Sox. Bowden reported in his Wednesday column that league sources indicated that if Bregman and the Red Sox do not agree on a long-term contract extension by the end of the month, Boston might choose to trade him. And guess who is on the list of possible destinations? Exactly, our Milwaukee Brewers, alongside the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Let's process that for a moment. Alex Bregman, a name that carries the weight of a World Series champion, multiple All-Star appearances, and a Silver Slugger award. A player known for his patience at the plate, his ability to draw walks, his power to hit to all fields, and his proven postseason experience. He's not just a good player, he's an elite player, a difference maker at the highest level. The idea of inserting him into the middle of our lineup, possibly between William Contreras and Christian Yelich, is mouth-watering. He would instantly transform our batting order from very good to absolutely fearsome. The protection he would offer other hitters and the pressure he would put on opposing pitchers would be immeasurable. He is the type of professional who raises the level of everyone around him. Now, let's analyze the more complex details of this potential trade, because this is where the conversation gets really serious and where our front office's skill will be tested. Alex Bregman, at 31, signed a hefty contract with the Red Sox before the season. 3 years, $120 million. However, the crucial detail in this contract is the opt-out clauses he has after the first and second years. This means that if the Brewers or any other team acquires him, it's almost a certainty that Bregman will exercise that option at the end of the season to become a free agent and test the market for an even bigger and longer deal. Essentially, we would be trading for a 2-month rental plus a postseason run. And high-caliber rentals like Bregman are expensive, very expensive. The Red Sox won't just give him away. They will demand a package of top-tier prospects, and that's where the headache for Matt Arnold begins. We're talking about names that we, as fans who follow the farm system, have learned to love and project as the future of the franchise. Names like the electric-armed pitcher Jacob Misiorowski, or the potential all-star catcher Jefferson Cuero, or even a versatile talent like Tyler Black. Boston won't want quantity, they'll want quality. The conversation would likely start with at least one of our top 5 prospects, maybe 2 from our top 10. The competition with Seattle and Detroit also drives up the price. Both teams have robust farm systems and the same need to make a quality leap to compete. So the big question that arises is it worth it? Is it worth sacrificing a significant part of our future for a shot at glory in 2025? If we look at Bregman's performance this season, before a quad injury sidelined him for a bit, the offensive answer is a resounding yes. He had a .938 OPS in 51 games, MVP candidate numbers. He is the impact bat we've been missing. For a team like ours, which has a clear window of opportunity with the current core of players and a solid pitching staff, the answer might be yes. Bold moves win championships. The 2019 Washington Nationals, the 2021 Atlanta Braves, they all made aggressive deadline moves that propelled them to the title. This would be our version of that move. It would be a statement to the league and, more importantly, to our own clubhouse that the front office is all in. That we aren't satisfied with just making the playoffs. We want the trophy. Of course, this is still a report, and many things can happen. Bregman could sign an extension with Boston. The price could simply be too high. But the fact that the Brewers' name is being seriously mentioned in these conversations is, in itself, fantastic news. It shows that the perception of our franchise is changing. We are no longer just a small, likable team from Milwaukee. We are a viable destination and a real threat. Therefore, my final analysis is this. We shouldn't get our hopes up too high to see Alex Bregman in a Brewers uniform on August 1st. It's a complex, expensive trade with a lot of competition. However, the smoke around this rumor indicates there's a fire burning in our front office. They're willing to be bold, to think big. And that, for me and for the entire Brew crew, is the biggest victory of all. The ambition is there. Now I want to hear from you, the fan. What do you think? Should we go all in for Bregman, even if it costs some of our best prospects for a likely rental? Or do you think the risk is too high and we should look for a more modest long-term solution? Leave your well-reasoned opinion in the comments below. I read absolutely everything. And of course, if you enjoyed this in-depth analysis and want instant updates and exclusive insights on every Brewers move leading up to the deadline and beyond, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on. The most complete and passionate coverage of the Milwaukee Brewers is only found here.